Hey you guys, I'm Janae if you're new to my channel, and today I want to share with you how I cured my eczema and how you can cure your eczema as well. However, I do want to put a disclaimer, you technically can't cure your eczema, but when I mean cure, I mean like take from like a 10 down to like a level 3 or 4 of severity. That's a big difference. So in my eyes, that's kind of like a cure, but not completely. And you can't really change the fact that you have eczema and will have eczema for most likely the rest of your life, but we're gonna embrace it, and I'm gonna share with you how I've taken mine from like a level 9 to a level 3. So let's begin. So the main points I wanna make in this video is how my diet had a huge, like a gigantic role in my eczema. So I recently did a video of eczema remedies, so make sure to go check that out. And that's kind of like when your eczema flares up, natural remedies and things that will help it go down really fast. So along with that, I switched my diet about 2 years ago, but let me take you back about 3 to 4 years ago. Okay, so I've had eczema my entire life since I was a baby, and when I was a kid, it would go anywhere from like, okay, it's not bothering me, to like a full-on like death sentence. Like I would be crying myself to sleep. I shared a room with my sisters, so they weren't too happy about that, but I'm like, what am I gonna do? It freaking hurts, like it itches. So I'd be itching all over my body where it hurts, like ripping my flesh open. They say don't itch it, but eczema is really itchy. If you're someone who suffers from eczema, you know the feeling. So saying to not itch is like saying, oh, hold your bladder when you have to pee really, really bad, hold it for a whole day. It's like, okay, that's just not gonna happen. So when I got a little bit older, like when I hit middle school, I remember it flaring up so bad to where it was like oozing out, and I would have to patch wherever it was up with like cotton pads, cloths, and like tape. I went throughout the day and it oozed through the patch anyways and got in my pants and my shorts and whatever. Let's fast forward a few more years. I started getting into health and fitness. So I started becoming aware of, what I was putting into my body. I wasn't putting so much junk and sugar and crap in my body. So I switched my diet, but I didn't see any real changes. Like I go through periods of, oh my gosh, wow, I haven't had like an eczema flare up in like 3 months, and then it'd come. So I'd be like, okay, so it's a tiny bit better, but not really. And that was when I switched my diet to less processed things, only organic meats and more vegetables, more fruits and stuff like that. So it wasn't until about 2 years ago, about 2 to 3 years ago, I was looking into the vegan lifestyle and the vegan diet. So I went vegan for a little bit, and then I stopped, and then I went vegan again. So for 2 years now I've been vegan, and let me tell you, from those 2 years of being vegan, my flare-ups are like cut in fourth of what they used to be my entire life, just from these past 2 years. I was never the person to where it was like, oh yeah, my eczema's cleared up for a whole entire year, 2 years, and then it came back. Like, no, I've always had eczema. Like I would have it, and then maybe a few months it'd be gone, and then I'd have it again. But for these past 2 years, yes, I've had eczema flare-ups, but the flare-ups do not compare to what they used to be before I went vegan. And also, it's not just a vegan diet, it's an anti-inflammatory, gluten-free vegan diet. So I know that's a lot, and it may sound overwhelming to you, but honestly, it's like second nature now. I eat so many foods, and I eat a lot. Like I'm someone, I like to eat, I love food. But it's not like I'm missing out on any food. You just have to become aware of what anti-inflammatory foods are out there and what foods cause inflammation, and just limit those foods. Even before I went vegan, I took out dairy and wheat. That made a little bit of a difference, but not until I went full-on vegan did the symptoms of my eczema and my flare-ups lessen like drastically. So like I said, I've been doing this for 2 years. It's not like, oh, I've been vegan for 2 months and my symptoms went away. Like, no, it's been tried and tested for 2 years in the making. So that's why I'm telling you now. So I hope it can help you if you're someone who suffers from eczema. It's most likely never gonna go away, but you can totally make it way more bearable. And when it does flare up, the flare-ups can be not as severe, last not as long, And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave your comments down below if you want a more in detail video of like what I eat as a gluten-free, anti-inflammatory vegan. I'd love to make one for you. Just let me know in the comments down below, and I hope you guys find healing soon, and I'll see you soon. Bye.